Today, we are going through a list of pros and cons for living on South Padre Island. Let's kick things off with one of the biggest pros, our absolutely beautiful beaches. We are home to some of the most pristine beaches here in Texas, with calm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. So if you love surfing, sunbathing, or simply going for a stroll down the beach, our beaches here are very special. We also have the Laguna Madre as our bay side of the island. Beautiful homes and condos line the bay, along with all the water sports that you can imagine, such as parasailing, kiteboarding, jet skiing, and then of course, the most popular, bay fishing. We also have some great, really fun bayside restaurants where you can enjoy a meal or a cocktail while you watch the gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, sunset. Living on our island means you can enjoy the stunning views of the beach sunrise and the bay sunsets daily, along with activities most of the year round. It's kind of like being on vacation every day. Okay, now let's talk about one of the downsides. So from June to November here on South Padre Island, we experience hurricane season, which can sometimes bring strong storms and potential damage to your property. The upside to this is that the weather service here is really on top of tracking problematic storms. So if there is something brewing out there, oftentimes you will have plenty of notice to prepare your home, get supplies, and be ready for any potential damage. The community really pulls together. Many city locations offer sandbags to pick up and guidance in storm preparation. Most newer homes and condos with new construction on the island have impact-resistant windows and doors, which are designed for the strong winds and the flying debris. And most all residents have storm shutters ready to close up or attach to the windows. As we all know, every geographic location has some type of natural disaster threat, whether it be tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis. But hurricane season is something that you do need to consider when you're looking to move or invest on South Padre Island. Along with that comes storm and flood homeowners insurance, which should be factored in when you are looking at purchasing waterfront property. Okay, now back to our positives. If you are someone who loves the outdoors, you are definitely going to love South Padre Island. We are a hotspot for outdoor activities, as mentioned. So if you're into bird watching or marine animals, you will love it here. There's boating, fishing, golfing, shell hunting, kiteboarding, really anything that has to do with the great outdoors, you will find something here for you. With plenty of parks, nature preserves, and recreational areas, you will always find something active and fun to do. Plus, our primarily warm weather means that you can enjoy most all the activities South Padre Island and our surrounding areas offer most any time of the year. Now let's address another possible con. If you have a family with kids to raise, the local school system is not on the island, but across the bridge. Now, if you're from a big city, you may already be used to driving some distance to get your kids to school, or maybe you're close enough for your kids to walk to school. While this may not be a big deterrent, you will want to take this into consideration depending on where you live on the island. The speed limit is 30 to 35 miles an hour, so you want to plan for a school commute. And while going over the bridge may only take an extra 15 to 20 minutes, you may also consider looking at some of our surrounding areas, such as Laguna Vista, Bayview, or Port Isabel, which we talk about in our Investing on South Padre Island video if you want to catch that one. On this same note, we do have humidity. We are at sea level and live on the Gulf of Mexico, so yes, it gets humid here. If you have curly hair, you may want to go all natural. You can straighten it daily, or you can just put it up in a ponytail like I do every day. But as a positive to that, we do have wonderful breeze majority of the time. You can go out on the beach for a midday walk, or even better, an evening walk, and the breeze is amazing. The wind typically blows from the southeast, so sitting out on your porch or patio, you can enjoy the breeze in the summer, fall, winter, and spring. Being a barrier island, we can experience strong winds as well, and they can change directions very quickly. This is a big topic when you are headed out to fish or going out to kiteboard. On to a con. While traffic is not at all a consistent issue here on the island, during our busy summer peak season, the traffic can back up, especially after the weekend fireworks display has ended and people are headed back home from the evening events. At times, it can take a while to get over the causeway. Now, traffic's not as bad as a large city, and it's not congested during the morning or evening commutes to work, but it is just something to keep in mind when special events like Starship launch happens or after summer fireworks take place. Now on to another pro. One of the reasons I like South Padre Island so much is the strong sense of community. We have the small town beach vibes, and those who live here really love living here and tend to support each other's endeavors. So for you, that means you'll hear about community events and activities. We have an incredible Chamber of Commerce who keeps us all updated and reminds us of things such as the Friday Art Walk, the Causeway Runs, charity events, and our Sunday's Farmers Market. Small business openings call for a ribbon cutting event, which are typically open to the community. There's always something happening that fosters a close-knit community spirit. Now, I also just mentioned art. South Padre Island has a strong art community with galleries of both local and traveling artists, as well as a unique art incubator program, which sponsors art students for a period of time to give them exposure and guide them while improving on their skills. On to a con. While we do have a great small local grocery store with fresh produce and a good meat market section, as well as the weekly farmers market with fruits and vegetables grown locally and some specialty foods. But if you need to get to a large warehouse store such as Sam's Club or Costco, you're going to have to drive a bit to get there. Brownsville, which is about a 35-minute drive, does have the conveniences of a larger city, including Target and Sam's Club that you may be accustomed to. So there you have it, the ultimate pros and cons list about what it's actually like to live here on South Padre Island, Texas. Despite a few downsides, in my opinion, the benefits of living on this beautiful island and our welcoming community far outweigh any negatives. So, if you're considering making a move to South Padre Island or just want to know more about what it's like to live here, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to our family team directly. We would love to help you find your perfect beach dream home. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell to get notified so you won't miss an update. We can't wait to welcome you to South Padre Island. Until next time, this is Denise signing off from the shores of South Padre Island.